Hi Bohan, it's a Game Changer here. So let's have a little scan where you are at. So am I right in thinking you should be CC9 now? You've probably just upgraded to be fair, but I'm pretty sure that's where you should be now. The higher up I get, the more I forget, but I'm pretty sure that's your next step. So let's see what we can see. So first things first, your CC building is not really defending a huge amount. It's not really going to do anything in particular to defend from any airstrike. I mean, if you're going to come for the war factory, it would certainly be more prudent to have the war factory kind of next to the CC. I think would be key. I don't see any purpose for the gatekeeper in any defence really. It's kind of one of those random turrets that was obviously considered, but proved to be ineffective. And the fact that you've got a heavy cannon here is for me just nonsensical. Every pretty much unit I think outranges a heavy cannon, so that should be heavy flak easily. Probably level 3 by any standard. I think would start to come in next, so make sure that's looked at. Make sure obviously you got your CC upgraded, because I'm sure you should be CC9 now as a level 60, and that then will start to mean that you can get extra oil reserves as well, because you can increase your oil storage and your oil production, and just keep yourself obviously as low level 60 as you can, but obviously start to look at the next units up that you need to. Now your airfield here obviously you'll be circulating no doubt, but it's kind of not covering any part of this base here. The base is quite long and elongated, and you've got a lot of mines in there. I mean, again, if you want to take that war factory out, that mine's probably not even going to trouble you. It really should be kind of out here somewhere, just to make sure that when players are spawning, the landing on mines is kind of the method, or as they're coming in to try and take these key buildings out, they're getting hit by mines. I think that it should be how you want to look at it. The can't see a garage. I think this is what I spotted the last time, but I forgot to turn the fucking audio on when I did your video. But there's no garage here, so obviously that's got to be the next thing that you build. It could be because you've only just upgraded the CC. I'm not quite sure where garage comes in. To be fair, it's been a long time since I've done it. Yeah, you definitely want to be looking at the garage, because that'll start to give you grizzlies in defence before too long, and things like that sort of line, because they should be your next units to look at. Just have a think about this as well. I mean, the fact that you have got this gatekeeper and a flak and a railgun all off one transformer, I mean, that's a hell of a lot of work for that transformer to do. So I would be kind of, like I say, ditch the gatekeeper, but also be trying to think about being a little bit more wise with your transformers as well. You don't really want to be having any more than 2 units off a transformer, otherwise you've brought it down to such a kind of low level that it's ineffective really. And I think you'd be vulnerable to fobs as well really, because I can't see any PM, I can't see any howitzer. You've got obviously two of the hydras in there, as well as and I would start to come off flak now as well, because I think that would be ineffective really. I mean, you've got a couple of rail guns in there, which is probably good against a light vehicle. But I think it's that ground and pound that you need from the fobs as well. So what I would probably do is bring the walls in a little bit, reposition the barracks so that the base is less length. Yeah, it's quite long. It would mean that if I was attacking this side, the other side of your base doesn't even know I'm there yet, and that's kind of why you have to be mindful about setting up bases really. But yeah, biggest things to get out of here is where's your garage? Why isn't that heavy flak? Have you just got to level 60? Because that should be CC9 now, and you need to start thinking about the units that would then give you, and the next steps up. And I would again get rid of gatekeeper and start moving a little bit more towards an extra SAM. In fact, no, you've got 2 SAMs in there, so I'll give you that, but they are level 4. Start to get keep the low level base turret but try to get your units on top of those turrets, the turret itself, if you will, around the base. Get them to a max a level as humanly possible, because that's really where all the damage is. Other than that, pretty okay. I think there's a huge amount we can do differently with this base. Cheers, my man. Take care.